Hello and welcome to Impact Africa, where we celebrate and have conversations with diverse people, organizations and businesses making positive impact on lives, communities. In addition, we use the platform to highlight and celebrate events, places and positive news. I am Dr. Kemi Akiode Adebayo, known as Dr. Mama K. And in today's program, we are going to be highlighting programs we're going to be showcasing for the month of August, which is the South Africans Women's Month. Yes, you heard me right. Yes, for us in South Africa, we celebrate Women's Month twice a year because on the 9th of August in 1956, we had over 20,000 women who marched to the Union buildings in Pretoria to protest against the discriminating pass laws. Yes, 20,000 diverse women marched to get their voice heard. So yes, we use the whole month of August to celebrate women who are impacting lives, showing their strength, their resilience, and as well contributions, up till now since that day. And yes, I'm sure you know a strong woman that we need to celebrate and acknowledge. Kudos to all women there. So we're using this first program just to showcase some of what you should be looking out for in the month of August from us. So yes, it shows and highlights, the challenges that some women, have faced over the years. I'll be right back. Yes, so today's program, we will be featuring some of the following and more as well. So yes, we start off with a short video about what Women's Month is about in South Africa, which was done by the South African government. So all kudos and acknowledgements to South African government because it is not our own video. And that will be followed by a short snippet of conversation I had with this amazing, God-fearing, kind, humble woman, Mrs. Marlene Whitehead. She's the program manager for HopeNext. So Miss Marlene was just so awesome. And following that, we will have a snippet, because to remember, this is just a snippet. The full-on video will be coming on later on in the month. So following that, we're going to show you a video of the graduation by Empower Africa, who are doing amazing work in skills development for a lot of women. And kudos to Chanel and her team for just being, sowing seeds in the lives of others. And yeah, there's more to come. Enjoy this first.
South Africa celebrates Women's Month in August in remembrance of the 20,000 women who marched to the Union buildings in 1956 to stand their ground against the pass laws. Women of today are reaping the fruits of the seed that was planted by the women of 1956. They can vote, work and study wherever they wish. # Leave no woman behind. Together, let us strive for women's socio-economic rights, empowerment and resilience. A message from government.
So, yeah, what motivates you, that smile you described from the little children, the gesture, the sharing and compassion from the people, in Delft, and ignoring, all the negatives, and for me as well, closing with that sunset, sunrise, which we spoke a little bit about during the break. You've dropped that in me, and I'm hoping, I can take that away. And I really don't want to talk about it because I know I might go a bit, weepy and cry for anything. My children make fun of me. so yeah, even though I appear to be very tough, but deep down, those tears, I'm watching a movie and they're dying, and I know it's a movie, I'm crying, I'm really crying. But anyway. So yeah, it's deep, and thank you, for just sharing that, the way that lady dropped that in your spirit. I'm hoping I'll take that away, today. When we do this, a lot of people think it's about, hearing the story, but I have a lot as well that I pick up, I'm hoping to take away, and even the people watching. So now let me go on to my next question. Yeah. What does success mean to you?
What is?
Success, being successful. And as a leader, what does leadership mean to you? Because you're a leader, even though you have other people before you, but then you lead, people. What are the personality, the qualities that one needs to have to be a leader?
So, I consider myself a servant leader. I lead from the back. I'm not a person who likes to be in the front, and I like being in the background because it also gives me a chance to observe people when they are their authentic selves. And it provides me with that space and that time, no matter how short it is, to be reflective and to sometimes analyze a situation. I think you have to be a very good listener. Listening skills are really important as a leader, and I think you have to be very objective, which is not always easy. Most of us tend to be judgmental in specific areas, which may be quite small areas, and we don't even see it or feel it. But it's something that I think for me personally, I have to work at all the time. And critical thinking skills are really important too. And I think one has to have a vision and a goal at all times, and one has to revisit that frequently because things change. Our country is changing right now at this very moment, and we have to shift, we have to readjust. This government of national unity, how do we understand it? How do we work with it? How do we receive it? And there's a very hazy blueprint out there, and what contribution are we going to make as leaders, whether we are leading just in our families or whether we're leading in a small space at the office, or whether we're larger leaders. How do we navigate life on a daily basis and adjust to the changes all the time? I listen and I read so much about this Gen Z thing. And I'm trying to understand that all the time because I see young people and I can't figure out where they're coming from and what angle they're getting at. And at the same time, I'm learning so much from them. I really am. And I think as an older generation or a generation of elders, we have so much to teach and so much to give and so much to share. But we have so much to learn and so much to take from a younger generation. And unless we work intergenerationally, we're not going to move forward. So that for me, in terms of leadership, we really need to listen to young people. We need to see what they're doing. We need to understand where they're going.
Tell us some of the courses that you run.
All right, okay.
At the moment.
So at the moment, we're doing makeup and beauty, nails, we're doing business studies, childcare, home-based care, the chef, and which other, in massage. But we're looking forward to going to the sewing, like,
Okay,
you know,
sewing.
the sewing,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Because we've got
important.
women in underprivileged communities that have this, that don't have the skill, they want to
I've
start.
met a lady earlier on that.
So,
yeah.
so we were trying to initiate that, but now it's the issue of funding. It's the issue of like trying to gather equipment to make things work out. Because with the makeup, I had to take from my business to put in the program. Then with the home-based care, we had to buy equipment, we had to, you know, to make. So with those courses, we're looking forward to adding them on.
So which
as we
one
got.
is the most popular? It seems it's the home-based.
Yeah, the home-based care. The home-based
yeah.
care, so many people,
Yeah.
because like they want to work in hospitals, and it's great news because most of our students from October, we have about 60, 80 that are now employed in hospitals and home cares. Shout out to Zoom Care Home Care.
That's
and, yeah,
awesome.
and Bredenberg Hospital. They're taking
Okay.
some of the students in because like they said, they're looking for people with experience. So now with Carmen, what she does, she gives notes more than, so they get to be on top of everything else.
So I hope you really enjoyed all those videos, especially of more to come with my conversations with my dear sister friend, Miss Marlene Whitehead. And yeah, kudos, you know, as always, to Empower Africa, led by the one and only CA founder, youthful beauty queen, Chanel. And yeah, the next segment, we're going to feature a short snippet as well of another amazing lady. She is gentle, she is kind, she's a fashionista, she is my optician, I need to declare that, Miss Annette Smith. She is the owner and franchisee of Toga Optical in Plumstead, which is based in Cape Town, South Africa. I had fun just hearing her story because it went on from being where I was a client to her now being on the other side. And yes, they are doing amazing work, especially for people like me, you know, using glasses. And thank you to her and an awesome team as well. But look out for the full-on interview, like we said. And then we will be featuring one of the programs of what to come, you know, with Bold Moves having our own South Africa Women's Day celebrations, which, wow, yes. There's just so much in there to come. Duke, which is what I'm wearing, or Geli as we call it in Nigeria, Duke as it is known elsewhere in Southern Africa. So we will be having competition on that, a cookery demo by chef, motivation speakers, and a lot of fun event things. Thank you to Councillor Dineo and a lot of other people who are involved, Kathalelana, Sisadija, Wahida, who is leading the project, and a lot of other people. If I've forgotten your name, I'm really sorry. But yes, we'll just show you a flyer of what is to come with this event, which will be taking place for the month of August, celebrating our women. Enjoy. You now, what has been your greatest achievement with Toga Optical franchise, whether be it in Pretoria or here, what have you been mostly proud of? Either a success story within your practice or anything else?
Yeah, I think also to get back to success and combined with what you say, what I'm proud of is, with me being here 10 years now, so obviously you have quite a few patients that come back regularly every second year. So I mean, that's a measure of success, because if people there's so many places you can go. I always say to my clients, when you come back to me, I really appreciate it, because you can go anywhere.
True.
There's optometrists around every corner.
Correct.
And the fact that people are loyal and they want to come back to you, for me, is something that I'm proud of, because that my name is, for me, very important. And that's always something that I also say that comes from my Free State upbringing, living in a small town. If you don't stick with your word, if your word means nothing, people know it very quickly in a small town. So that's important. You know, in a big city, it's not that's such a big thing. But having that for me, that's important, and that's why I really appreciate it. And that's an achievement for me if people come back regularly, because they value my service and my expertise.
Wow, kudos to all our graduates from Empower Afrique who are going to be doing amazing things. They'll be looking for work. Well done, well done, well done to Empower Afrique for, you know, doing this amazing work of just upskilling our young and older women with amazing skills that, you know, some of them, you know, don't even remember. Think about doing, and they do have a few men who do take part, you know, in this, because this is not excluding, you know, the men. But well done, very, 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 very well done. And yes, can't wait, yes, to see the whole program for South African Women's Day celebration organized by Bold Moves in partnership with Cathalilana, the Delft Seniors from Mandela Park, and Hope Next as well, the Lahitofa Foundation supporting in whatever little way they've been able to support, and as well Empower Afrique as well. Kudos to you all, well done. So this last segment, we're just going to talk about some of what we're going to be showcasing as well, which will be other women, but we will keep that a secret, so you'll find out as the month goes. Yes, you'll find out more. So yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be an amazing month where we celebrate and salute and recognize a lot of our women who are doing amazing work, and our E4She men as well. remember, we do have some men who carry the baton, you know, for our women and support. But like I said, we'll keep that secret. You'll find out as we go. So it has been awesome. Thank you so much, so much, so much. So what are you going to be doing for this month of August? What are you doing to help celebrate women? We cannot celebrate women enough. That's the truth, because we do so much. And I salute you all, my female sisters, friend, colleague, mentors, mentees, and so much. I see you. I see you. I see you. Well, that's all we've got time for today. When we'll be back with more. And like I said, just remember, Mondays and Fridays, Impact Africa on Facebook and YouTube. And if you want to share your story, please feel free. Or if you know somebody we need to share their story, just contact us on the details, you know, at the end of the program, either Facebook, WhatsApp, or by email. And let's hear stories of people, women, men, anyone doing amazing work. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing. Till next time, this is me, Dr. Mamake, saying, stay safe, stay blessed. Love you all.